So when Mary and Joseph came to present the baby Jesus to the Lord, as the law required, Simeon was there. He took the child in his arms and praised God, saying, "Sovereign Lord, now let your servant die in peace as you have promised. I have seen your salvation, which you have prepared for all people. He is a light to reveal God to the nations, and he is the glory of your people Israel." Luke 2, verses 27 through 32. We are approaching the culmination of Advent, this season of anticipation and preparation. We have been waiting for Christmas, imagining what gifts we might find under the tree. But what happens on the other side of Christmas? When Christ is come, when the presents are all unwrapped, and our dreams and longings have become reality, we're left to wonder what comes next. Chronologically, the biblical song we reflect upon here, the Song of Simeon, was first sung well after the events of Christmas Eve. This melody comes 40 days after Jesus' birth, as his parents bring him to be presented in the temple. It may seem odd to consider such a passage in the lead up to Christmas. Most of us will have called it quits with the holiday carols long before February. And yet, there are few people whose stories are more in line with this season of waiting and anticipation than Simeon's. A man of great faith and devotion, we are told that Simeon had been assured by the Holy Spirit that he would not die before he had seen the promised Savior. Luke writes that Simeon was eagerly waiting for Jesus. We have seen this kind of eager anticipation reflected in the 3 other biblical Christmas songs we've considered throughout the season. Mary, Zechariah, and the heavenly angels all celebrate what God has done and look ahead with hope to what the birth of Jesus will mean. Simeon's song echoes Mary's declarations of God's faithfulness. He joins Zechariah's refrain of gratitude for God's preparation. He harmonizes with the angels in proclaiming hope for all the world. But Simeon's song is not entirely reprisal. His alone of the 4 Advent hymns addresses God in the second person. I have seen your salvation, which you have prepared for all people. A simple detail on the surface, yet it denotes that for Simeon, the emphasis is not just on what we sing, but also on who we sing to. Christmas comes and goes each year, but the miracle it celebrates is everlasting. We carry the song of Christmas in our hearts all through the year. Emmanuel is not confined to 25 days each December. God is with us always. The hope, the joy of Christmas is not vague or unknowable. It is the personal unveiling of God's love for all the world, a redemptive and transformative action that sets the world back into tune. Wrongs will be righted, darkness will be illuminated, promises will come to pass. It is hard to ignore our culture's predilection for consumption. particularly during this time of year. We are a people constantly on the move, always looking for more, always onto the next thing. Christmas sales bleed into New Year's blowouts as our societal narrative directs our attention to the gifts we didn't receive, to the things we still yearn for. We chastise ourselves continually, wishing we were better, more impressive. We worry we are not enough. In the midst of this, Simeon's song is one of satisfaction and contentment. The desires of his heart have been fulfilled, and he is at peace. To join our voices with Simeon's is to see ourselves, our lives, not through the lens of what we may lack, but as reflections of God's goodness and mercy. Time spent waiting is not wasted, but a posture of patience, allowing the gift of God's promises to unfold. Our weaknesses and struggles are not failings, but reminders that our Creator is forever refining and strengthening us. Simeon's song is but a verse in the cosmic symphony the earth has been singing since its creation. It is an age-old chorus we were made to sing. Shout joyful praises to God, all the earth. Sing about the glory of His name. Tell the world how glorious He is. Say to God, how awesome are your deeds. Your enemies cringe before your mighty power. Everything on earth will worship you. They will sing your praises, shouting your name in glorious songs. Psalm 66, verses 1 through 4. As we reflect on Simeon and the wonder of Christmas, we rediscover this ancient melody. The song that places our Creator at the center of all things and gratefully anticipates, celebrates the promises of redemption. God's promises are always kept. The gift of Christmas is not conditional, withheld from the naughty and bestowed upon the nice. It is a comfort, a reassurance, an invitation to stop, give thanks, and share out of the blessings we have been given. May we be at peace. This guided meditation is presented to you by Alabaster. Learn more at alabasterco.com.